Hello and welcome to Wealthy Money. My name is Vangile Makwakwa and I am a money coach. Today I'm going to be talking about being visible and asking for what you're worth. They go hand in hand actually. If we are not willing to be visible and step up and say this is who I really and truly am, we're also rather reluctant to say this is what our services are worth, and others often will question like, is it really what you're worth? So think about it. If someone says, hey, how much do you charge for your services? And you go, well, I kind of, sort of, and you basically hide and then you name your price. As opposed to someone that if you said, hey, this is the amount that I charge for my services, take it or leave it. Which one seems more confident and which one attracts people to ask more about your services and is more likely to make the sale? So a lot of us are very scared to be visible and own what we are actually worth, because especially, I know this is true for women, and it's also sometimes a cultural thing. You have to be modest. So in our modesty, we take it too far. We just cover ourselves and like play really small and become really invisible. So today, I want you to just imagine for a second, close your eyes if you have to, but imagine you're in front of a new client or in front of a new boss and they ask you what you're worth. Now I want you to imagine your regular pricing and I want you to double it and actually tell them that you're worth that much. Most people at this point, especially when I started doing this exercise with myself, I started just crumbling. And I want you to stick with this image. Stay with me for a minute and just like start to notice the feelings in your body. Sit with them and just notice it. Notice the story that's coming up in your head. If you can and you're near a pen and paper, I just want you to just take out your pen and paper right now and then just start writing down what it is that's coming up for you right now. That's the story that you have about what people will say if you truly state what you're worth, what you really want to charge, or if you just go a little above your regular salary or a little above what you usually charge. That's the story that you have in your head. Now I want you to just write that story, or if you can, just let it play out and imagine it. Just see it playing out and all the things that are coming up. All those thoughts, don't silence them, just let them bubble to the surface. For me it was, oh my God, they're going to think I'm greedy. They're going to think I've lost my mind. I'm out of my mind. This is true. They're going to think they're just going to reject me. And then they're going to tell everyone how pathetic I am. They are going to laugh in my face. So I want you to just take that story, put it in your mind and frame it. Honor it. You've been walking around with the story for years about your worth. So I want you to just frame it, mentally frame it, put it in a beautiful gold frame. Now I want you to see that frame rust. Just see it melting away and start to rust. And with it, just honor all those thoughts, write them down if you have to, but like make the decision right now to just watch them burn and rust. And see how they've been protecting you. And as the frame is burning and the story itself in that frame is starting to shrink and become smaller, I want you to sit and own how this thought has been protecting you. So they will judge me. How has the thought been protecting me? Well, the thought that people will judge me and laugh at me has been protecting me from actually going out and doing something and risking rejection, because I already know in my mind that they will judge me, so why will I bother? And then I want you to just own that. I am judging me. I want you to turn all those thoughts that you think people will do to you, write them down. So if you thought people will hate me, I want you to just honor that you're already doing that right now. I am hating me. How are you hating you right now? By not honoring your own value, you're actually not loving yourself totally and completely. People will laugh at me. I am laughing at me. How are you laughing at you? Just find ways that you are already doing this, because by owning the truth, the mind is able to just release how false everything is. It's not happening in the future, it's happening right now. When we are refusing to own our own worth because we're scared of what will happen in the future, we're already doing it to ourselves right now. So for me, one of the things was that people will criticize me. Well, I was criticizing myself a lot of the times by not taking action to do certain things, because I'd already decided that I am not good enough. That's why people would criticize me. So I'd already made that criticism myself. That's why I saw it that way. And then I would invite you, once you own that, because there's power in ownership, to just release it. Say it's protected me enough. Now make the choice to release it. When I was first told about the idea of making a choice to release something, I was like, that's ridiculous. But I just want you to just say, I make the choice to release this, and see just how powerful that is for you. And I invite you to keep watching these videos and let me know how this goes, how this exercise goes. I've always been interested in sharing this particular exercise with other people and hearing their ideas on how it turned out for them. I do it with a few clients, but not that many. And the other thing that I want to encourage you to do is to try and find the positive story. Make up your own story. Everything in the mind anyway is a story. So the story about you telling a client your new price point and your new selling point, make up a new story around that. See if it's possible to make up your own new positive story. Otherwise, follow me on Twitter. Find my Twitter handle at the bottom of this video, and also go on my website, wealthymoney.com. I look forward to hearing more from you. Thank you. Bye.